Alright, well, while I still have some usable camera light, I thought I'd go ahead and throw this out here. I'm just using my barbecue grill. I got a side burner on it. I was going to get my father-in-law's turkey fryer, but I figured this would probably do the trick. It doesn't really have to boil and be that hot, so I think we're doing okay right here. So I'm just going to drop them in here and let them soak for somewhere around an hour. And then we'll come back and wax them later, and waxing them is going to help lubricate the trap a little bit, also help protect it a little bit from the weather. So anyway, let's go back to assembling some traps in here. Something I was just sitting here thinking about. I've got this sifter pan. It's a new pan, and I mean, I can clearly smell the oils on it to preserve it, you know, to keep it from rusting out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to throw this down in, you know, in the dye as well, and go ahead and try to get that dye penetrated into this to keep it from rusting, but also just to boil off all that grease and oil that's on here. You know, you got to sift all your dirt through it, so it only makes sense that if you have to get your grease and oil off of the trap, they're going to smell that on the trap and maybe dig it up or ignore it and leave the whole set alone. Well, if you're sifting all of your dirt in a pan that smells like oil, it makes sense to me that they would smell that too. So I could smell it strong as day, so I'm sure a coyote's going to smell it 10 times better than I can. So I'm going to go ahead and dye this as well. I don't know if people recommend doing that or not, but I'm going to do it, and surely can't hurt the pan, so no harm, no foul, I guess. Alright, well, these traps have been going for almost an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them out, and I'm just going to lay them out here on the ground so that they can dry and kind of air out. I don't really have a good place set up to hang them, and I think they'll be fine just on the ground here. So now they should be pretty well free of all that nasty oil smell and everything, and maybe their own new kind of dye wood smell, I suppose. Gonna let them drip off here. Alright. We got 3 traps, good and dyed. We got 3 more plus my pan here, so I'm going to go ahead and hook them up. Found the simple way here is just using a coat hanger, putting it through my quick release coupler here. That way you can get them out of there. Alright, without having to fish for them. Kind of clamp that back down. And then I'm going to try to get the pot in there, or not the pot, the pan. Not real sure if it's going to go or not, but we'll try. Can't quite see in there, but I might have to flip it a time or two. Hopefully I can get these traps down in there also at the same time. Yep, there we go, got all them in there. Try to get everything, the cables and everything underwater. Alright. I'll probably have to flip that pan, but it's not quite as crucial as the traps, so. Well, give that an hour, we'll come back, pull them out, and we'll be ready to move on to the next step, which will be dyeing them.